Can I do the intro? How he said it? Winfield Garnett, the man, the myth, the legend.
I love it.
He told me I had to do it.
No.
I had to do it. Okay.
Listening to him can lead you astray.
It was good. It was good.
All right.
It was a good one. Okay. Coach Garnett, how you doing first
I'm
off?
good. I'm doing very well.
Yeah? I'm talking to you, so I'm real good.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'm just happy that we're here and it's 70 degrees. It's unbelievable. November, we thought we'd be freezing. The weather's outstanding.
I've been to this event probably 5 or 6 times, and
You're
half the
usually
time it's
shivering right now.
usually in gloves, and I'm in
Right.
shorts today.
Right. Unbelievable.
You have a son on the team.
Yes.
Everybody but him has a son on the team.
Yeah, he's everybody's uncle. He had an older son and a daughter. He produces a lot of girls. Yeah. I had an older son that was a quarterback last year, and now I have a younger son who's a 5th grader.
Okay, so you're kind of you're all over the board a little bit with the youth kids.
Yeah. Middle school and this and coaching pro. I do a lot of coaching when I can, when I have the time. I love it. I love to get back to the kids, and I just really love to work with linemen because in my thing in youth sports, that's the most undercoached position. Everybody coaches running backs and DBs, and the linemen just get told to get low and go harder. So I really like to coach the linemen.
No love for linemen.
No love.
None at all. I was a guard.
And
in high
linemen don't
school.
even want to be linemen because when you're a kid, you're watching the quarterback and the running back. So you have to teach them to embrace being the big lineman and loving the position, offense and defense. No, you're not going to get the ball, but you're still valued, So it takes some mental work for some of them.
Being selfless is being a lineman. Can we agree on that statement?
Especially an offensive lineman. I was a defensive lineman, but I played both. But yeah, definitely. You're not going to, especially in Little League, it's all about running backs and quarterbacks at that age. So, they have to understand that they may not get the attention, but we let them know how valuable they are because without them, nobody would be doing anything.
Coach Jackson, I talked to him about life after football. I've talked to everybody who I've talked to, Beanie, everyone I've talked to, life after football. It's obviously super important, but it's something that they can't see as a youth, but I'm guessing you guys are talking about them and mentioning a lot too, because football comes to an end. Father time wins eventually against your body.
Right.
What do you impart to kids for life after football?
We all went to Ohio State. We all dreamed of being first-round picks and playing for 20 years. We did. I played a few years in the NFL, but nowhere what I dreamed and anticipated on doing. You have to adjust. So, you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared to be an educated man. You have to be prepared behavior-wise. You have to be prepared with all the new pressures that's on this youth that weren't on us, social media and everybody knowing everything. So you have to really put a lot more pressure on these kids. They don't normally get it. From everybody's home life is easier than when we were growing up. Parents are easier. They're not giving kids spankings. Grandma and the neighbors not in your business. So, they come to the football program and we just want to instill discipline in these kids, and because discipline will take you a long way, whether it's sports, whether it's business, whether it's whatever.
Where are you from?
Originally Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Where at in Chicago?
So half my life I grew up on the west side of Chicago with my mom, then half I moved to the south side of Chicago with my dad. So a little bit of both.
What high school?
I went to a school called Thornton Township. So I was in Harvey, like right on the edge of Chicago.
It's the Indiana border, right? Indiana border-ish?
Kinda, yeah. It was a school with a lot of pro athletes. Antoine Winfield. Antoine Randall and Napoleon. We had when I was in the league, we had 8 guys in the NFL at one time. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's a sports school.
Listen, the South Side people get a little crazy. I got a roommate. She went to Queen of Peace, and then her brother played football at De La Salle.
Yeah.
So the South Side people don't play.
Chicago has transitioned. When I was younger, the west side was AKA the bad side, and the south side was the better side because it had homes and it had this and that. And now through gentrification, the west side, which is closer to downtown, is a little bit better neighborhoods, and the south side is gone down. So it's kind of changed, but, it's a big city. You got beautiful, great parts, and you got parts that's rough. So,
White Sox or Cubs?
I'm White Sox. My brother's Cubs. But I'm not a big baseball guy, but my granddad was a White Sox guy, so I was a White Sox guy.
We talk about injuries. I think Beanie's last team he was with was the Ravens. He tore his Achilles.
I've torn mine.
What was your last team?
My last NFL team was the Vikings.
And what was the injury?
Then I went and played a ruptured hamstring, tore it off the bone.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
so that we know that Father Time's undefeated, right? Coach Jackson says it's like his knowledge he imparts is it's like a woman who stays the same age. Someday she's not gonna love you anymore. You ever heard that one?
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of luck involved. Just being healthy, and it's a rough business, man. It's a business of violence, controlled violence. So, you sign up for it, you learn to love it. It's not for everybody. It can give you great things in life, and definitely football teaches you great lessons. So it was all worth it, you don't always take it as far as you wanted to. I did make it to the NFL. That's an accomplishment, but I didn't accomplish what I dreamed of accomplishing. But you have to adjust, and that's a big adjustment when somebody's been doing one thing for, their whole life. So we all had to go through that, and that's what we never kill a kid's dream, but we want them to be prepared and well-rounded young men.
What do you do now?
I'm the CEO of a tech company.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Where do you have to travel to? I mean, you're in Westerville, right? You live in Westerville?
Yeah, well, we all coach in Westerville. We live in Westerville, but I'm all over the place. Got new things going where I have some things that I have to travel, like Indiana, Alabama. So
wow, you're getting all over.
Yeah, I have to. This new tech company, it's not new now, but we've transitioned to some bigger things, so it's requiring a lot more travel.
How often do you hear, wow, you're a big guy, did you play in the NFL? You got that one
I've
on?
been here a while. I'm a big guy since I was, 8. You know what I mean? I'm immune to it. It's no big deal. I guess I am too big right now. I need to drop a few, but yeah, I've been a large human being for quite a while.
For real? Yeah, right? Yeah. Ever since you're a kid. How big are your kids? Can your kids ever carry the ball? Are they too big to carry the ball?
So last year, we probably had the best youth. We should have took the team national. It was the best youth team probably in the country. I mean, we couldn't come to this tournament because nobody on the team could make the weight limit as far as the skills. They were all gigantic. This year, they're not as large. We had a couple kids that had to, drink water and bread for a couple of days to make the weight. But so my son last year played quarterback. He wouldn't have made the weight, so he didn't come here. But he's 7th grade. He's 12. He's 5'11", 160. So there you go.
He's a horse.
Yeah.
Will you ask him to ever embrace the lineman life?
He plays quarterback and DN. Starts on both. If he remains a quarterback, he'll be like the size of Cam Newton. So, it's just he's very good. He has a cannon arm. Everybody knows who he is. So that's what he wants to do. But he plays DN as well. But if you ask him, he's going to say quarterback, and he loves quarterback. But yes, I had to teach him D-line, but that's my love. But he plays both sides. The quarterback is definitely his love. My younger son is even taller. I don't even know if football will be his number one thing. He's projected to be 6'9". So
oh my God.
We'll see. He might grow.
6'6"?
I'm 6'6". Their mom is 5'11" and some change. So they don't really have a choice but to be large. So, you don't ever know what these kids are really going to grow into. My youngest son could be anything from a left tackle to a power forward to, I don't know. We'll just see how his body does and if he stays slimmer or if he gets big, but he's definitely going to be a very large person.
Do you push other sports?
Multi-sport. My kids have to play 2 sports, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But when I say have to, I just believe in multi-sport. I don't believe in all this individualizing kids at a young age in sports, because every sport teaches you different things. It teaches you things you don't even know. And the most well-rounded athletes are 2-sport athletes. You could transition into one sport later, but start off with 2, 3 sports.
This state-level competition from all over the state. You play the team from in between Akron and Canton, right, with Green. Guys beat them up pretty good. And then next you have, I can't remember you guys.
Hayes, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, so that's another Columbus area team. Mm-hmm. And then whoever in the finals tomorrow, potentially, probably going to be someone you haven't seen before. Do you like them playing teams blind? You don't know what you're getting because there's no video on it, right?
No, nobody likes to play teams by. But we're prepared. I mean, one of the teams that's I think won this a couple of times is in our conference, Olentangy. So we know about them. That's the only team we actually know about because we played them this year. But other than that, no, you just got to be prepared. And we tell our kids we don't play other people, we play ourselves. We feel like if we play our best game and execute, then I don't think we can be beat. I just feel like if we play our best, then our best is the best.
What do you think of the facility?
It's unbelievable. We talk about this facility as an example because we want something like this in Columbus. We talked about doing this ourselves pre-pandemic, and that kind of got curtailed a little bit, but it's unbelievable. I mean, baseball, soccer, football, it's unbelievable. It's very, very nice. They run it efficiently. Everything's on time. There's no complaints at all. It's great.
All right, you got anything else for me?
No, that's it. You're a great man. Privileged to be interviewed by you.
I gotta get you some stickers. Thank you for the time. Good luck to you guys moving forward.
All right, thank you.